probably standing at the most famous gravesite here in the cemetery. West Chicago's favorite boy. Anybody have an idea who I might be?
Bet a million Gates.
There it is. Bet a million Gates. And I've got some money here to bet. Do you know why most of these people are buried in this cemetery? Who can do it?
Because they're dead.
Very good. Very good. Darn, that was
too easy.
oh my gosh, that was good. Okay, I might have to kind of scope some of this and just. Oh, very bright.
Supposed
I
to
like
warn
this
me
bright
when you
light.
turn that on.
My wife doesn't like this. Okay. So John was born and raised here in West Chicago, and the fame and fortune of our grand lives
That's
is.
my
Oh, that's you. See, it says Martha. This is Martha. Actually, for tonight, she is not Martha.
I am Delora. My name is Delora Baker Gates, so you might recognize the baker from St. Charles. John was born and raised here in West Chicago, but the fame and fortune of our grand lives is more celebrated in my hometown, St. Charles. Okay, now it's you.
Oh, it's my turn?
Now it's your turn.
Okay, well, I got this
Oh,
one.
you got your own.
I got my own. You gave it to me.
Yes, I did.
Great wife.
We're married in real life.
We
Yes.
are.
Okay.
You can tell, right?
Do you see the chain? I have her chained to me. You can't leave me. That's good. Okay, let's go back a few years because most of my family, the Gates family, were actually here in the States before it became the United States. They came to West Chicago from New England states. They migrated this way and actually landed. They stopped over at the Big Woods in the western part of Warrenville, which it was funny. I didn't know that. It was over there. And today I'm a real estate broker. And somebody said today that the building that I'm representing is near the Big Woods Forest Preserve or something. And I went, wow, I didn't even know it was there. So it's cool being involved in some of these things because you learn more about your community, even though you think you know a lot. So I'm so glad you guys are here. But going back to it, they were part of the Open Land Act. They first settled in Big Woods, and an area now part of Warrenville. And then in 1843 at Gary's Mill Settlement, my mother, Mary Wayne, married my father, Asel Gates. My father was an Illinois native, and he was a veteran of the Black Hawk War. My parents were part of the Methodist congregation that's centered around Gary's Mill. It's amazing how I've learned over the years how big a role the Methodists played in developing this community. It's really great. I was one of the 5 Gates children, born and raised in our family farm just south of Turner. The house is still standing. Anybody know where that's at? Close and what? 59 and Forest. Okay. All right. Well, you started it, so you get it going. They only knew that because. Okay. You wondered why I had all this money out here, huh? But I was actually very good with my money. My siblings all died. 4 of the siblings died before they even turned 20. The oldest one died in the Civil War out in Georgia, fighting in the war. Of course, our parents had really big high hopes for them, so being the only sibling that survived, I was determined to make something of myself. So I got into selling barbed wire, and I became the biggest and the largest barbed wire salesperson in the area. And I went on from there to do steel and then oil, and made and amassed my money. Okay. Anybody know why I'm called Bet a Million Gates?
Because you bet a million.
Because I need you to turn this off.
Sorry. Sorry,
You're blinding me.
okay. That's just.
Yeah.
Okay. Because why?
You're a gambler.
And I did. And did I win or lose? I bet $1 million. And if you want to know the answer for real, I'm not going to tell you.
Because he doesn't know.
You have to go to the museum. No. This is a plug for this, a shameless plug for the West Chicago Museum. Actually, Sarah does a really great job of doing all this, and we're happy to be part of it. So, okay, so let's see.
Okay, now it's my turn, right?
Okay,
Are you
wait.
done? Oh, wait.
I was a leading member of society during the America's Gilded Age.
Okay.
You corrected me on. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's not the American Guild. It's America.
No, it's America.
Right,
Okay.
because it was a Gilded
Yes,
Age
dear.
in other places too. All
I
right.
finally learned how to say yes, dear, and that's why I'm still married today.
Okay. John made us all so proud, and he provided wonderfully for our family. I was happy to support his career and his ambition, which took him beyond his hometown of Turner Junction. After we married in 1874, we first lived above his hardware store at Galena and Main Street. And it's nice to see that that building still stands, even if it was a humble way to start such an illustrious career. When he started selling barbed wire, he traveled a lot and finally moved our family to Texas. In the South, John prospered through his involvement in oil and steel, and he really became my equal because I was known as the Belle of St. Charles.
Wait. Equal, right? I just wanted clarity that.
Yes, we are really married.
No.
No, you didn't guess, right? I was born into my prominence, but John worked hard and took a lot of chances and earned his nickname, Bet a Million Gates. As John's wealth grew, he felt it would be nice to purchase this cemetery plot, this one over here, and build this monument in honor of his siblings who had all died in their youth. When his parents died, they were laid here to rest. You may hear your city museum speak ill of John, but after he buried his parents here when we moved to New York, where we mingled in very high society, it just didn't seem right to leave his parents here in West Chicago. John had always wanted a grander resting place for our family. Much of our wealth had been invested elsewhere, and John no longer felt so close to this community. So we made plans, and following both of our deaths, a $25,000 mausoleum was built in the Bronx Woodlawn Cemetery. John's parents' graves were moved to our final resting place there in New York. Our family fortune was inherited by my brother and our sons. As a proud St. Charles girl, it is wonderful that our money helped build the Norris Cultural Arts Center, St. Charles High School, the Baker Memorial Methodist Church, the Hotel Baker, and the former Delnor Hospital.
That's pretty impressive
That's
stuff.
pretty impressive stuff.
That is. But I'm sorry if you West Chicago people think that my fortune should have come back here instead of St. Charles. But you do still get to claim me as your most famous hometown boy. Thank you.